told me we might be able to do. And I think we are live on the UCSS YouTube channel. I just got home after the Cavs beat the Chicago Bulls, improving to 14-0 on the season. 14-0 now ties them with a few other teams for the technically the third best start in NBA history. The Warriors at 24-0. The best start ever. Two teams went 15-0 to start a year. And now the Cavs joined two other teams, who have started the season 14-0. The Cavs have won 14 straight games to start the season, which is also the longest win streak in franchise history. They had never won 14 games in a row before of any kind, and now they've won 14 games in a row to start the 2024-2025 season. Tonight was a lot of fun, guys. 4 players scored 20 points. 4. Donovan, Darius, Karras, and Jared Allen. It's the first time all season that 4 different Cavaliers players have reached that 20-point threshold. Donovan came out early gunning. Then he kind of took a back seat in the second and third quarters. In the fourth quarter, he put on a show that was one to remember because it happened on a bright red court that in person, I thought, God, it looked hideous. I don't know how it looked on TV, but in person, I hated the court. I was not a fan of the court. However, if they're going to make shots like they did tonight, 21 of 48 from 3, you live with it. Or 21 of 43, they shot 48% from 3. It was just another incredible offensive performance, something we've become way too accustomed to seeing from the Cavaliers this season, and it's a damn good problem to have. A couple key notes from Kenny Atkinson's postgame presser and some locker room updates as I see King B's here. Which means this is live, so shout out to YouTube for now letting vertical live video happen as easily as me hitting a button on my phone. Yeah, the court, I did not like the court. I don't like really any of the NBA Cup courts, but maybe that's an old man take for me, but I appreciate King B's for being on the right side of history on this one. A couple things from Kenny Atkinson afterward. Said he decided to go with George Niang in the starting lineup instead of putting Dean Wade back in because with Evan Mobley sick and not playing, they wanted to have Dean Wade coming off the bench as a backup live situation, potential to use him as the backup 5, which he did quite a bit tonight. So wanted to reward George for his hard play and his hustle for the last couple of games, and also just wanted to have Dean Wade coming off the bench as a backup big man option. Tristan Thompson also got some minutes, but Dean Wade was the key backup big. The Netflix, as you guys can see, is now loading for me. I'm waiting to get to see this fight tonight. If you think Paul is going to win, let me know. If you think Tyson's going to win, let me know in the comments. I see we got, I don't know. I can't tell how many people are on here on the app. Atkinson also said he's just exploring different lineups right now. He talked about the Cavs' depth as being the biggest luxury they have on this team. He's like, all right, Evans and play. Okay, we got Dean Wade, and we can slide George Niang over, and they have so many different options, especially with the ball handlers. Like, they didn't have Sam Merrill tonight. They still haven't had Max Strus. But between Karras, Darius, and Donovan, you have 3 guys who at any given point in the game could get to their spots on the court and not just make something happen, but make something happen that's spectacular. And you saw time and time again, those guys get into the paint, kick it out to the corner for a wide open 3. I was sitting at the game with Jason, and we were looking up some of the NBA tracking stats. And the amount of open three-pointers the Cavs are getting this season is like 17% higher. I forget the exact numbers, like 16.7, 16.8, higher than last season. And you say, it's not a lot. Well, 3-4 open threes a game could be the difference in 6-9 points, whatever that number may be, when they're making as many of these as they are right now. I've gotten to the point where Ty Jerome misses a shot. I'm like, what? Ty Jerome missed a shot? What the hell? Guys, 14-0 special. We went in the locker room afterwards. We talked to Donovan. I want to mention the frog. I'm not sure if you guys caught the frog dancing on the court with them after. Donovan and Darius told me that this was something they were tagged in on Instagram of some guy who was holding a sign in a frog suit outside of the stadium. And they got tagged in it and told the Cavs, like, hey, this is sweet. So they got a frog costume, and it's a little homage to the guy in the corner dancing. That was cool. Donovan said he's developed as a leader way more since coming to Cleveland than he would have imagined. And now he's able to pick and choose the spots where he knows it's takeover time and he knows it's layout time and let someone else kind of do the the primary ball handling and creating down the stretch. We saw it against Milwaukee last Monday, where Darius was the guy who was the primary closer for the Cavs, and Donovan just took a step back and was a decoy and let things kind of happen outside of it because he was the closer the night before when they played in Milwaukee. Well, tonight, he sensed his team needed a little scoring burst in the fourth. He came out on fire. He came out in attack mode, and he put it on the Bulls in the fourth quarter. Who else? Isaac Okoro mentioned just the vibes, the chemistry of this team being unrivaled and unmatched, just like unlike anything he's ever played on before or a team he's ever played with before. And they're trying not to make too much of a big deal of 14-0, but the reality is 14-0 is 14-0. 14-0. Guys, I'm gonna try putting this into words. There are 82 games in an NBA season. The Cavs still have to play 76 games. 77 games. They are not going to go 82-0. But if you start a season 14-0, you can build a buffer on the rest of the Eastern Conference. And, I believe home court advantage in the playoffs is crucial. And if the Cavs want the 1 seed, they're going to have to outpace the Boston Celtics, who have 3 losses already. And, if you can keep putting together this win streak, and they play Boston twice in the next 3 weeks, they play them on Tuesday after the game against Charlotte, so they have to win against Charlotte, then that win streak continues. And Netflix is completely crashing out. So this is an issue with Netflix. They got to fix this. This is disgusting. Fix it. I want to watch this damn fight. But, I'm not shaving the beard till they lose. Don't worry, the beard's safe. This is a unintentional Cavs win streak beard that has just happened to develop. It's itchy. Guys, I'm fighting through. Don't say I didn't do my part for this Cavs win streak. It's itchy. I want to shave. But I will not shave till the Cavs lose. But in all honesty, and I'll wrap it up with this because it's 7 minutes and I'm talking to myself here. But the Cavs are playing basketball right now at an incredibly high level. They have multiple people who can, at any given point in the game, create a good shot for themselves or create shots for others. They have so much depth, and this is before they get Max Strus back, that they can mix and match lineups and situations and who's hot and who's not to get the best 5 on that is going to help them. I got to shut down my damn Netflix. I got to open this back up. Now I know how you guys feel when UCSS crashes. Now I know exactly how y'all feel now. It's annoying as hell, and I apologize for that. Even though I don't control the technology, I still apologize. So, it's not going to be 82-0, but right now the Cavs are playing better basketball than any team in the NBA. Offensively, they're a freaking wagon. Different guys can create. Different guys can get to their spots. They're shooting at an incredibly high rate. And when you put all that together, you get a product that's damn near impossible to stop. The last thing I want to mention from Kenny Atkinson, because this ties it all together, is he admits they're going to miss shots. It happens, right? It's not the quality of the shots. And he said in his post-game presser tonight, in tonight's game in particular, they had a 95 quality shot percentage. If the Cavs, and I don't know what their season is, I want to ask him before the Charlotte's game on Sunday, you get 95 against Chicago, what's your season rate? If the Cavs have the level of shooters they have, and they're getting 90 to 95% quote-unquote quality looks in their own book, you're going to miss shots. You got to live with the results, but the process is perfect. Or maybe not perfect because that'd be 100%, but the process is damn near perfect. And on a night-to-night basis, I'm going to take the guys in maroon and wine and gold and whatever their color scheme is, taking and making those open shots over a lot of other teams in the league. Top to bottom, this Cavs team's legit. And defensively, I know tonight wasn't a great performance, but the Bulls are a wonky matchup. They're locking teams down, not like the bad boy Pistons. They're not like the 2004 Pistons where the NBA was a different game. Teams are going to score. The shot making in this league is incredible. But enjoy it. Cherish this. 13-0 turned into 14-0, which can be 15-0, which hopefully becomes 16-0. And the Cavs want to win this. The Cavs are all in, and they're admitting to the fact like that this means something to them. And I love that. It's human nature. We all want this to mean something. And I think, and I feel pretty confident in saying this, when they lose a game, it's not going to be because they did something. They're just going to get caught by a team that's hot as hell one night. When it happens, we'll take the loss on the chin and move on. But right now, celebrate 14-0. Enjoy 14-0. Cherish these moments because 14-0 doesn't come around very often. And hopefully the good vibes with the Cavs can rub off into the good vibes for the Browns, and we could have ourselves a hell of a Cleveland weekend. My flight's working again, so I'm going to get off. Hope you guys can get onto a Netflix account to watch this fight. I want Mike Tyson to win. I think Jake Paul is going to win. Donovan Mitchell said he thinks that Jake Paul is going to win too, so they all got out of postgame real quick to get home and watch this fight. This fight's captured and captivated the nation, so let's get it. Hashtag let them know. The Cavs are incredible, and we'll see you guys on Sunday for the postgame show for the Browns. Peace.